So I actually want to start things off today by taking a look at this
This
video. So this is Stylosa. Oh wow, this is really zoomed in. This is Stylosa. For those of you who are not aware who Stylosa is, he is one of the best Overwatch content creators by far. He's also an overall really nice guy. He's had my back on quite a few situations whenever I needed footage for something from Blizzard or whatever. He's always been like super chill. We actually played Dark Souls together a while ago. Not sure how many people remember that. That was some fun shenanigans that went on. But yeah, Stylosa is a really cool guy, and he's reporting on some stuff for Overwatch 2 that I think is important to discuss, even though I'm personally not that interested in Overwatch 2, because I've played Overwatch 1, and I don't think that there's enough innovation in Overwatch 2 to justify the 2 after the name. This is mostly because Blizzard did not have their infrastructure ready to really do a live service game, so now they're kind of like readjusting to do whatever it is that they want to do with Overwatch 2. They're adding a PvE mode. Apparently it's now a free-to-play game, and now they're talking about battle passes. So the reason I want to talk about this is not because I'm particularly interested in Overwatch, but more so because it shows the development philosophy that Blizzard is going for, which is, we're going to be putting battle passes on all them bitches. Which game we're going to be putting battle passes on, Bobby? All of them. Every game gets a battle pass with a premium version of the battle pass and a version that you can skip the battle pass. And some of you guys might be wondering, yeah, every game has a battle pass. What's the big deal, Ruri? What's the big deal? I'll let Ty tell you.
Kiriko, that is the name of the new support hero. This has been leaked by Blizzard, but what's maybe more concerning is Blizzard have also leaked their plans for monetization when it comes to heroes. And that's right, they're locked behind the battle pass. Oh dear. I think the
heroes locked behind a battle pass. Now, for people that don't understand, heroes are basically going to be the characters that you play in Overwatch. These are going to signify the abilities that you have access to when you are playing the game. And Sty has a little bit more context for this.
Best place to start is with the actual leak itself, because then what we get is some damage control coming in from the commercial lead of Overwatch. So this is what we get. This is on the official website.
This is what we get, indeed. This is what we fucking get.
This is under that Watchpoint 2 pack. This apparently shouldn't be there, but it is there. We're probably going to get more details on this fairly soon. However, we need to go into detail on this right now because, yeah, there's a lot of implications here, a lot of pretty bad implications as well. Overwatch 2 is coming October the 4th. The home base of your new gameplay experience. The pack includes the following Overwatch 2 in-game content. Season 1 Premium Battle Pass, 7 legendary skins, including 2 all-new Space Raider skins, 5 epic skins, and 2,000 Overwatch coins. Now,
Overwatch coins! Yes!
We knew that. That was information we knew before. However, it goes on to say, with the Season 1 Premium Battle Pass, you can unlock over 80 tiers of rewards.
Oh my god, 80 tiers of rewards? Get to grinding.
Including Mythic Cyber Demon Genji. So what you've got there is the Mythic skin is in the Battle Pass, probably towards the end of the Battle Pass, probably is the main reward of the Battle Pass, the final level or whatever.
Notice that this particular skin is only available on the Premium Battle Pass. With the Season 1 Premium Battle Pass, you can unlock 80 tiers of rewards, including Mythic Cyber Demon Genji and Legendary... Wait. Is the legendary hero also only in the Premium Battle Pass? Am I misreading that? As a Season 1 Premium Battle Pass owner, you'll automatically receive access to Overwatch's latest hero, Kiriko. Okay.
Legendary Hinotori, I think I've said that right, but whatever, a legendary skin for Kiriko, and more. In addition, as a Season 1 Premium Battle Pass owner, you will automatically receive access to Overwatch's latest hero, Kiriko. Includes instant access to Overwatch Legendary Edition. So, what does this imply? Well, this implies heroes are locked behind a paywall in the Battle Pass, and if you buy the Battle Pass, you get the hero straight away. I'm thinking probably similar to like Apex, I guess. Well, I know Apex gives you the skins, doesn't it, at the start? Like you get a couple of skins if you buy the battle pass. It seems that Overwatch are going to give you a hero if you buy the battle pass. But what happens if you don't buy the battle pass?
So grossly
Oh dear. Well, we've got more information on that. So we jump back over.
Skaven666, thank you very much for being grossing us for 14 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Don't forget to ring the Doom bell.
To this screen, I can show you John Spector on Twitter. Now, John he used to be in charge of Overwatch League, and now he is you can see here above my head, he's the Overwatch commercial leader and vice president at Blizzard. So obviously he's had a substantial promotion, and he comes in to address some information, and he says, addressing some incomplete info posted early about our Overwatch 2 Battle Pass. We'll be sharing all details ahead of launch, but we want to confirm that new Overwatch 2 heroes will be available on the free track of the Battle Pass.
Okay, so they are available on the free track. It's not just in the premium track of the Battle Pass.
Okay, let's just digest this a minute, because new heroes, free, on the Battle Pass, on the free track of the Battle Pass. Now, the Battle Pass will have a premium track and a free track. This is the same with most Battle Passes out there. You can go through the free track, you get certain rewards. However, if you then upgrade to the premium Battle Pass, you will get the premium rewards that you've unlocked going through the free Battle Pass that you don't have access to because you don't have the premium Battle Pass. You with me? Anyway, the issue here is heroes. Overwatch is a game built on heroes. Heroes are the main selling point of Overwatch by far. This is why people come. The best hero designs, the best skins, they're awesome to play. It's why people play Overwatch. A lot of players out there look at a hero and go, I really like that hero, I'm going to play it. That's how it works, right? That's how you get into Overwatch. That's how I got into Overwatch. I played Trace, so I couldn't believe how good she was, so I started playing Overwatch, right? Amazing. I couldn't believe that there was these mechanics in an FPS game. That's how it goes. And there's all kinds of different reasons, right? You might like heroes for loads of different reasons. Anyway, if you have got people who are more concerned with revenue generation running the game, then what you tend to get is decisions based around maximum revenue generation rather than gameplay, rather than the experience. Now, let me just elaborate on this, because this can mean a whole bunch of things, but we're going to talk about heroes here and heroes in the Battle Pass and heroes being locked away in Overwatch. Now, you would say one of the core tenets, and I would agree with this, of Overwatch is freedom of choice, is being able to swap to counter, right? That is something that will not be possible unless you...
If people don't understand what swap to counter is, because I'm going to assume not everybody in here has played Overwatch. Swap to counter means, let's say there is a hero and there is a hero that is a hard counter to that hero. So let's say the enemy team, I don't remember what the counters used to be from Overwatch, because I haven't played that in literally years. But let's say the enemy team has like a specific hero, like let's say Mercy. And let's say that the counter to Mercy is Reaper, which I don't think is true, but Reaper can get behind enemy lines, so maybe. But again, it's just an hypothesis, right? So imagine the enemy team has a Mercy, and you're like, okay, I'm going to be a team player, and I'm going to swap to Reaper in order to punish that Mercy and, remove not all of, but like a large chunk of the enemy team's healing. So you do that, and you play Reaper, and you kill the Mercy, and everything is fine and dandy. Now, this was in Overwatch 1. Now imagine, for instance, in Overwatch 2, there's this special hero called Kirikou, whatever the hell it's called, right? And so you're like, okay, the enemy team has a Winston. And imagine that Kirikou is the counter to Winston. Again, these are just hypotheses. I have no idea if this is actually the case or not. It probably doesn't make any sense from a context of Overwatch, just making the example. Well, now, if you're on the free track of the Battle Pass, you effectively can't counter Winston because you can't play Kirikou. So you're kind of screwed because, maybe there's someone on your team who can do it because maybe they bought the premium battle pass, but fundamentally the option of you swapping to a counter hero has been monetized. So the effectiveness of an Overwatch team has been monetized. The competitiveness aspect of an Overwatch team has been monetized. And that is disgusting. And that shows you exactly what Blizzard is thinking when they're talking about their battle passes, which is why I find hilarious whenever someone comes to tell me, Rurikhan, the Diablo 4 battle pass, it's going to be great, it's going to be fantastic, I don't want to hear any criticism of it. And all I can say to those people is, you're a fucking idiot. If you think that Blizzard is also not going to monetize power in some way, shape, or form in the Diablo 4 Battle Pass. Because they've told you the same thing in Diablo Immortal. They were like, oh yeah, we'll never sell you actual EXP. We'll never sell you actual gear. And then they changed the definition of what gear is. No, gems aren't gear. They're gems. You put them in the gear. They're not the gear itself. I didn't lie. I was telling the truth. Well, what about the EXP, Wyatt? What about the EXP? Yeah, I can't talk about that. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the EXP. I forgot that when you buy level ups in the Battle Pass, it gives players XP. Oops.
You buy the premium Battle Pass or grind the free Battle Pass to get access to the new heroes based off this information we've got here. Now, here's the problem and the big kicker. Every Overwatch hero that launches is generally massively OP. This is the same across most free-to-play games. Now, I believe...
That's not me saying that. That's Stylosa. He's an Overwatch expert, which, by the way, if you like Overwatch content, you should definitely check out Stylosa.
This is conspiracy theorist mad speculation, but I think there's a hint of this. Firstly, they probably can't balance the heroes without getting them into the live game, so that would be their official excuse. However, I would say you make them OP because then more people play them, right? You go, oh my god, look how powerful this hero is, I want to play it, and then you tone them down. If we even look at the recent Overwatch 2 hero, which hilariously we don't have access to, but Overwatch League does, Junker Queen, she is dominant, absolutely dominant. She just takes over the game. She becomes the meta. You can go back and look at any kind of hero. Look at Sigma, became dominant. Brig, she wasn't dominant to begin with, but she eventually did. Anna, I guess, is a good example of not being dominant to begin with, then players realized how powerful she was. But that was early days of Overwatch. We're now in, this is a developed Overwatch community. Generally, new heroes are powerful. This is the problem. Because if new heroes, apologies, ladies and gentlemen, I basically choked to death there. Oh my God. Look, I've even got my Tracer cup out. Look. Terrible. Anyway, the problem is, if your heroes are locked behind a battle pass, but if you pay to get access to them and it's a new hero, as in the case of Kiriko, Kiriko could be insanely OP. Kiriko is probably a support hero that is specifically designed for 5v5. So she's probably specifically very strong for 5v5. Just like Junker Queen, a tank designed for 5v5, super strong in 5v5. So you need this hero, don't you, to be competitive. Guys, has anyone got Kiriko? No, sorry, I don't have the premium battle pass. Oh my God, we're throwing the game. Now, we don't know how much time it's going to take to unlock Kiriko or any new hero on the free track. We do know they are unlockable on the free track, which is good. That there is an option. But I'm talking about day zero, day one. New battle pass launches. There's a new hero.
Tawa Schwartzer, thank you very much, making 10 people grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. Thank you very much, dude. You're too kind. Appreciate it.
What does that mean? Well, that means you need that hero, so you buy the battle pass. You see where I'm going with this? So if we bring back the idea of people more concerned with money being in charge of Overwatch now and leading the direction of the game and being able to influence decisions rather than it being a pure gameplay decision, you end up in a scenario where you've got, well, the most valuable thing we've got, it straight up is heroes. So how can we make money off heroes? Well, we know people want heroes straight away, so we've got to sell them. But how can we sell the heroes? We can't just straight up sell them in the store because then we will be pay to win, because the only way to get them we'll just be buying them basically with money. No, what we'll do is we'll put them in the battle pass, because then we can say we're not pay to win, but we're going to sort of there is a phrase for this and I can't remember what it is, but it's pressuring people with time. It's what is it? Oh my
FOMO.
God. It's basically FOMO, isn't it? It's fear of missing out. But the fear of missing out is like time limited. So the new hero comes out with a new battle pass. You better buy that on day one, because if you don't, you won't have access to that brand new hero, which will probably, arguably, almost definitely be OP. So you need that hero. So you better buy that. This means...
And even if it isn't OP, it's definitely going to counter some other hero. So you're going to need to have it, even if it's just for the counter pick. And again, this pretty much reveals to you what the current business model is of Blizzard as a whole, which is disgusting, to be just completely blunt. It's a disgusting business model because they don't actually care about what is fair in their games. All they care about is how can we monetize it. And this is a business model that they've been using even on Hearthstone as well. And whenever somebody comes along and tells me, you can do just fine with starter decks on Hearthstone, I swear to God, if you were in front of me, I would slap the shit out of you for being so fucking monumentally stupid. And to the point where you do not acknowledge the ridiculous advantage that someone that has the right cards has versus someone that doesn't. Okay, there are literally cards in Hearthstone that you pay 2 mana. It's like, oh, here's a 2/3 creature. It's like, oh, I have a 2/3 creature. I'm so happy. And then there are cards that you pay 2 mana, and it's the fucking apocalypse. So don't give me that shit. So this is the business model that they've utilized in Hearthstone, like a bunch of FOMO. So whenever the new expansions come out, everybody knows, got to get all the cards super fast, got to spend like 500 bones, get all the fucking cards mega fast, let's fucking go. Same thing for Diablo Immortal. New Battle Pass comes out, got to get all that shit, got to get all the rewards, got to get everything because that's going to give me an in-game advantage. Let's fucking go. When Diablo 4 comes out, that's going to be the same thing. And when Overwatch 2 comes out, as you can tell, it's going to be the same as well. And whatever new property Blizzard's working on, like they're working on that fucking survival game or whatever the fuck, it's going to be the exact same thing as well.
If you're more concerned with revenue generation, this is great because we can sit here and moan about this. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've loaded up a bunch of stuff here just from Reddit, and even just looking at the main Reddit, going over to all the comments that are being made. Like, everybody here does not like this. And I can't blame them. Even on the official forums. The official forums is always quite a funny place to go. But look at all this. A new era of pay-to-win Overwatch. Hero on the Battle Pass. Is this supposed to be confident? Hero on the free Battle Pass even. It's better than a paywall. Someone says, there's just... Buy Kariko or lose SR. That's what I'm trying to get at here, which is the problem. So
the problem is that everybody talks about how they don't like it and all of this stuff, but everybody's going to buy the game anyway. And I know that some people are going to bring up, well, Rurikhan, you're also going to be playing Dragonflight or whatever, because I need to make content on it, because I want to report on it so that people know whether or not it is safe for them to jump into Dragonflight. That is the reason why I'm doing it, because I am creating content around it. Like I've said a million times over, if it was from a pure consumer standpoint, if I was not making videos on it, I would not buy Dragonflight. I would not buy Diablo 4. It's that simple.
I'm not happy about this. I really am not happy about this. I am going a bit all over the place here at the moment, but I am quite, emotional is a strong word to use, but I'm quite opinionated anyway, I think, but I'm quite opinionated on this because I don't like heroes being taken away from the game, because this means the game isn't a level playing field. This means the game loses and suffers through balance. But what this means is, on the pro side for Blizzard, is the game will make more money. Because the point I was trying to make before I went off on a bit of a tangent is players will buy this battle pass, and Blizzard know this. There will be a period of probably pain where everyone is going, this is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. How can you take a game that everything was free and playable and then suddenly selling the heroes, which is, well, yeah, it was probably wishful thinking that we just get cosmetics being sold to us. And that's the way it supports free to play. It was almost certain they were going to sell heroes, a lot of them behind some sort of paywall. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure Blizzard will say this isn't a paywall, because I think technically it isn't a paywall. But the issue is how far down the free battle pass are the heroes, right? And they're not going to be, oh, I've played for a day, so I've got the hero. No way on this planet. They will be.
The earlier in the video, he said there's going to be 80 tiers to the battle pass. Guess where Kiriko is going to be? I'm going to give you guys a chance to guess it over in chat. Guess where Kiriko is going to be?
Somewhere down the end of the battle pass, because that is a major reason for a free-to-play player who is purely free-to-play to grind the game to get the hero, and then maybe next time around they go, you know what, I'm going to buy. And that's why I get really
And not only that, but Blizzard is also aware of the fact that, whales, they need minnows and plankton that they are going to consume. That's like the essence of pay-to-win games. They know that people who put in ridiculous amounts of money, they want to be crushing other people with their gigantic wallet because that is the way that these things work. So basically, Blizzard now has even more incentive, which it's like, it's the absolute fundamental disgusting nature of this whole thing. But they now have more incentive to make each new hero super overpowered on release. And we already know that they suck their ass at balancing video games to begin with. Like Heroes of the Storm, piss poor balance. World of Warcraft, piss poor balance. Diablo PvP, what a fucking joke. Piss poor balance. Like every single video game that they have ever done, the balance has always been pretty fucking shitty. What do you think is going to happen in Overwatch 2? New hero comes out and it's going to be completely broken, and then Blizzard's going to be like, oh yeah, it's okay, we'll balance it next patch, but in the meantime, you can always just get that premium battle pass in there, let's go, and get in there and stomp on some noobs, right? You can get in there and stomp on the minnows and the plankton and all of these things. It's just that simple.
Pissed off about free-to-play stuff. I understand in some ways that it's good it brings more players to the game, but it opens the window of opportunity to maximize revenue through taking away from the core game principles, and I simply do not like that at all. In fact, it pisses me off. So we need to see more information on this, but I think the writing's on the wall with what's been leaked here, and the fact that we can see the commercial lead of Overwatch has come out on Twitter and tried to do some damage control. Go, no, don't worry, guys. We're not a paywall game because, in fact, where's the tweet? Let's bring it back up. It's like, we're not a paywall game because we've got a free track on the Battle Pass. We've got more details soon. Don't worry about it. Now, I will say the only redeeming feature here potentially could be that the free hero is really early on the Battle Pass. If that's the case, I probably will eat my hat because I don't think that'll be the case at all because it's a major selling point.
Somehow I get a feeling it's not going to be the case.
The biggest thing about Overwatch is new heroes, and they're going to monetize the hell out of those heroes, and that's the world we're walking into with Overwatch 2.
You better
what this means for the
it.
game long term, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see until we get all of the details, but that's all I can say to you right now, that when it comes to heroes being locked behind battle passes and locking heroes in Overwatch 2 anyway, on a game where, I think everyone would say it's the idea of the game is about freedom of selection, of being able to build your team, which makes the game a richer experience as a result, because sure, people might not change the hero all the time, but there is the option there to do it. But suddenly if you don't have the heroes, then you end up in a scenario of like, well, I don't have the heroes. And I will end the video on this because Apex is always going to be used as an example of this because it's the closest hero-based free-to-play style game. You generally, there are OP Apex legends, don't get me wrong. But there is a level you could argue and say, well, you've all got access to the same weaponry, which you don't in Overwatch. And there will be heroes that will have a specific kit that will be super strong. What happens if you've got heroes with invulnerability abilities like Batiste Lamp, right? Okay, really strong ability. That's really great for countering certain things. If the enemy team are running a Zarya, I mean, I could just make these. I could make these examples up forever and ever and ever and ever, and it's going to make me sad to do it. But yeah, the thing I was saying is, you're caught in a grab. What would you do? Throw down Lamp, or maybe you play Zen and use Transcendence. But what happens if you don't have BAP or you don't have Zen because you ain't bought the Battle Pass? In fact, I've just noticed there is another little bit of info here.
You better buy the Battle Pass.
Another reply. So Dorwolf says, what happens if you don't reach that specific tier in the Battle Pass? Are you forever locked from using that hero because you weren't grinding that specific period of time? See, the thing is, like, I hate this, like, grinding a game. You should be playing a game for the fun of it, not grinding it mindlessly to get a reward.
Isn't this like such an important take to have right here? You should be playing a game for the fun of it. No. You grind and you grind and you grind and you grind and you make sure that you do exactly what they tell you to do. Like, didn't I tell you guys there have been people in my comment sections when I talk about Diablo 4 that are defending the season journey chore list? A fucking chore list. That's the innovation of Diablo 4. We're going to give you a chore list. You're going to do the chores we tell you to do. And we don't give a fuck if you want to do something else. You do what we fucking tell you, or we're not going to advance you nearly as fast in the Battle Pass, and you're going to wish you did what we tell you to do. It's like, it's not enough that you're going to monetize the fuck out of the games. You're also going to dictate the way in which players engage with your video game. It's terrible. It is fucking terrible to have a chore list whenever you log into a video game, okay? I cannot emphasize that enough, because when I log into a video game, I already have an idea of what I want to go do. I have an idea, okay, I want to go do this thing. I want to go do this activity. I want to go do that activity. And the fact that I log into the game and I get told, no. We don't care what you want to go and do. Go do this. It fucking blows. It was a sad day when play lost the implication of having fun. Exactly.
What? It makes me so angry. Maybe it's just because I'm a boomer. I don't know. We will have free paths to get new heroes in future season 2. So I'm not sure. Like, what? Like, I think this person's asking about the old battle pass. So if you've got a battle pass and it's the Kiriko one, if you don't complete it to get Kiriko, then the new battle pass comes out. What happens then? And then this answer is like, well, no, there's free pass to get new heroes in future seasons too. Does that mean the old heroes are added to the next battle pass? I don't know. Who knows? We need more detail. But yeah, I'm afraid, guys, the situation is heroes are pretty much behind a paywall in Overwatch 2. And
also, New World is not.
I think if you're going to be competitive, I mean, if you don't play competitive, this might not be an issue. But if you do play competitive, then I think you're going to need to buy the battle pass on day one every single time it comes around. And
and that's exactly what Blizzard wants. Bobby Kotick is looking at this video and he's going like, yeah. He's like lighting a cigar with a $100 bill going like, yeah, buy that battle pass, bitches. Buy that battle pass. I'm going to get my second mega yacht, motherfuckers. Woohoo!
Well, we're going to be waiting for more information coming out on this so we can react a bit more, but it's not the sort of thing I want to wake up to in the morning, is it? No.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I've been Stylosa. You can follow me on everything, which is at Stylosa, and I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. See you soon.
You guys should check out Stylosa. Do not go to the video all of a sudden and just like click like and leave. Like actually go and watch the video eventually, or even now if you want to go watch it now. But or at least like if you go in, at least leave the video playing in the background, because one of the things that is bad is if you go to another creator's channel and you just hit the like button and leave, that's actually a problem. So I'm going to be copying a link to his channel where you can go and you can subscribe and do all of that stuff. And if you care anything about Overwatch, you should definitely check out Stylosa. He's an awesome dude, like I said.